Hey YouTube, Action Collectibles here, and today I will be reviewing the Batman Unlimited Arkham Origins Batman action figure by Mattel. I got this guy loose and finally today he arrived, thanks to a good friend of mine who helped me acquire it. You know who you are. I was so stoked to get my hands on this figure as this line was eventually cancelled and it never hit store shelves here in Malaysia. So yeah, he just looks freaking awesome. So what stands out on this figure for me? I guess it's the paint scheme used, which is a darker tone. That's really nice. His cape, which is in a billowing pose, it looks quite big, biggest I've seen on a Mattel Batman figure. Let me show you and spread the cape out a bit so you guys can see. Okay, so yeah, he has a very nice face sculpt. His eyes are of course blue. They painted it blue, and I don't know if you guys can see that he has a 5 o'clock shadow going on around his mouth and chin area. Anyways, the details of the armor, I like it very much. This is after all Arkham Origins, which of course predates Arkham Asylum and City, so it's an early version of the Batsuit, but it looks really good. And I like how there's the buckles and the straps holding all the pieces together. There's even padding underneath the armor. It just looks fantastic. And there's like rivets in the armor. It's all painted silver, each and individually. That looks awesome. The belt, the sculpt on the belt looks really nice. It's silver as well, but a darkish kind of silver. So yeah, it's got some really nice details all the way down to his knee pads, shin guard, and of course the boots underneath are sculpted. That's very nice. Of course he's got peg holes so you can actually put him on a stand. As far as articulation goes, he's got a ball jointed neck. He looks up pretty well. Let me get it in focus. He looks up pretty well, but he doesn't really look down. It's mostly eye level. He turns left and right very well. His shoulders go back and forth. Would do a full rotation but is hindered by the cape. He doesn't have a bicep swivel. There's no bicep cut here, but there is nice detail of the armor and the padding underneath. But he does bend and rotates at the elbow, so that's good. Very nice. And he kind of rotates at the wrist, but the way the gauntlet is sculpted, it hinders any movement whatsoever. But it does have, it is on a hinge, so okay, that's pretty decent. It doesn't have any ab crunch or torso movement, but he does swivel at the waist. But you got to be careful though, because it feels like the belt's in the way, but if you turn it carefully, I'm sure it'll be okay. It's got that epic DCUC hip joints, which can do the split. His legs move forward that far and backwards about there. The cape doesn't really hinder the legs going back. It has a mid-thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which are very nice. He's got an ankle joint, but nothing really going on there because of the way the boot is sculpted, I think. So yeah. But anyways, the feet are a bit small, so you might have difficulty standing him up straight, but once you get used to it, yeah, it won't be so hard after that. So yeah, I really like this figure. He's really expensive now on eBay and Amazon, but I got him for a very decent price. Oh, and before I forget, he is a 6-inch figure. If I were to rate him, I would give him an 8 out of 10, just because I feel he's an awesome figure, and if you're a Batman fan, this would be a nice addition to your collection. So yeah, that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed doing this review. Hopefully more reviews to come, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.